Good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. It is Thursday, the 25th of June. Weekend is really close to us. Yesterday afternoon, we got a little bit of rain, didn't we? It came down. We had one severe thunderstorm warning that was issued, but a lot of that wet stuff continued throughout those afternoon hours. I'd like to say that, well, sunshine is coming. It's all over. Not the case. Details coming up in just a moment. I hope your morning is treating you good. We started out this morning at about 72, so we don't have that little cool, crisp feeling anymore. That's kind of gone to the wayside for the time being anyway. It may be, it may be November before you get that, isn't it? You never know about here. I have been deer hunting at Christmas time in a short sleeve shirt. We just never know what to expect. But maybe this year is going to be better because if y'all seen the flies this year, golly, they're everywhere. We didn't have much of a winter last year, so that's really kept those skeeters and flies and those things around heavy this year. As we turn to our forecast this morning, brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we go over to the weather, take a look at our map this morning. In the northern part of the state, we got a dense fog advisory. To the south of us down here, we got a flash flood advisory. And here in the middle, down in Clark County, there's some light showers this morning at the present time. If you'll notice, along about right here, just east of Highway 45, there was some trees down yesterday of that thunderstorm that flew through. I don't believe anybody was hurt or anything to that nature, but there were some trees down. So that did happen. And what lies ahead for us today in our forecast? Let's take a look, see what is coming. A 90% chance of showers throughout today. That high will reach 83, so not really warm, but a lot of rain mixed in with that. By tonight, continued 40% chance of rain. Tomorrow is our best looking day for the no rain chance. We have a 20% chance of rain as we head into the weekend. That high climbing back up to 88. Over the weekend, a 40% chance of showers on Saturday in the afternoon, and Sunday, a 50% chance of showers hitting with a high of 91. And that extended forecast we'll get into just a little bit, but I see no break in the rain whatsoever coming up. So that's what's right around the corner. As we back out and look at this, we've got showers nationwide out to our east in Augusta, Georgia. We've got showers over in Houston, which will make their way here toward Mississippi later on. And we got some stuff out in the Gulf as well this morning. The next question that everybody keeps talking about is this Saharan desert thing that is coming. And let's take a look at what is projected over the weekend of what you can expect from this. As we go over to here today, expect it to be Atlanta, Alabama getting some of this, and just the lower part of Mississippi. As we move into tomorrow, on Friday, it'll be right about where Clark County is. And then by Saturday, we'll have it all over the state of Mississippi. And by Sunday, it'll start making its way back out of the state. So it is coming, but from everything that I'm told, this is one of those things to expect it to be just make pretty sunsets. It really won't cause much trouble. It'll be nice, pretty, and we'll see how that turns out. But that's in the forecast. I know a lot of people have been talking about that a lot, and it is on the way. So there you go, your latest on your update with Saharan Desert Storm. Wow, that's a tough one to say some mornings. I hope everything is treating you well as you wake up and get this day started. We go back to news stories that are going on. And, of course, Bubba Wallace is still one of the things that's in the news of what went on. The night after the FBI released their information, the findings, he went on CNN and he told them that, let me quote what he actually said here. The image that I have and I have seen of what was hanging in my garage is not a garage pull. I've been racing all my life. We've raced out of hundreds of garages, and I've never had a pull like that. It was a noose, he said, whether tied in 2019 or whatever, it was a noose. So it wasn't directed at me, but somebody tied a noose. That's what I'm saying. So that was his comments on Thursday night on CNN. By yesterday afternoon, it's a little bit different story. He starts backtracking, saying he's relieved and he's admittedly embarrassed that it turned out to be an innocent door pull rather than a racist symbol. He went on to say that he was suspicious of it, so he went to each stall for himself to find out, and in fact, all the other stalls had the same thing. This is still getting a lot of talk. People were behind him on it, and it turned out to be, well, y'all know what it turned out to be. So that's the latest from NASCAR there with Bubba Wallace. As we move to our next story of what's going on nationwide, the three men in Georgia have been indicted in the Ahmaud Arbery killing. The last gentleman on the screen there, right, with the gray hair, is the gentleman that filmed it. I still don't quite understand what he was doing in the beginning, but from what I understand, he's been charged because he helped block him with a vehicle as he was filming. It almost sounds planned. I don't know. Maybe there's more details, but it sounds like all of them will end up in jail for a very, very long time. Awful situation, just bad. If you've watched that video, he was killed, murdered. He should have called the cops. As we go to our next story, Dennis Quaid. So really, we brought this up before. What is too young to marry? He is 66 rather. She's 27. That's 39 years, almost 40 years older than her. Now, of course, let's all admit it. He's got a little money. That does make someone at that age look a little bit better. But let me tell you, that's a huge age difference, isn't it? We wish them luck, though, on their new marriage, though, don't we? It could be true love. I could be jumping to the gun, couldn't I? Tiger King, Joe Exotic, is released from solitary. He's back in regular medical unit there at the prison. I guess life is okay for him. That's a bad situation there. Walmart is under fire now for selling these T-shirts. They're called All Lives Matter, and they are under attack for selling Blue Lives Matter T-shirts on their website also. We'll see how that they're eating them up on the internet for offering that. I don't even know what to say on that one. We'll keep going. Minnesota Freedom Riders. Now this is City Council vowed to disband the police department. The Freedom Riders, who describe themselves as individuals who banded together for a common cause, they rotate patrolling northern Minneapolis. They're not the cops. They've got guns. They patrol the area. What's going to happen when they get into a sticky situation? Do they just shoot? Do they hold somebody till the real police arrive? It sounds like a lawless thing. I don't know much about it. I just saw the headline of where this is going on, but they are roaming the streets of Minneapolis. I'm sure that that's going to be great for tourism. And of course, that was the picture there of Bubba Wallace's stall there from yesterday. Left that one on there. In other news that have gone on, the New York City Marathon has been canceled due to the coronavirus. That's a big thing. That's out of there. It's not coming back this year. Also, California yesterday had a earthquake, a 5.8, pretty big one there. And protesters in Atlanta were removed last night from the Wendy's. If you saw any of the headlines, they had taken over the parking lot with guns, wouldn't leave. Now, as you dig into the stories, it never tells who removed them. It was not the Atlanta police, but it is believed possibly to be some type of agency. Never said who, but nonetheless, they are gone and out of there from Atlanta at that parking lot of Wendy's where it burned down.
During these challenging times, there are some things that you can count on every day. One of them is that Rick Justice Automotive will work hard to help you find just the right vehicle. Rick Justice has late model, low mileage vehicles and 72-month, 72,000-mile warranties available on all vehicles. Come see us today, and we'll show you how we've been helping your friends and relatives find the car, truck, or SUV that was right for them. We will earn your business.
And as we begin this Thursday, well, they got some great specials going on this morning at the Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville. If you hadn't seen my friend Joe in a while, drop in to see him today. Some of the specials that are happening at Piggly Wiggly this morning, let's drop in and see what we've got here. We've got peaches, some Georgia peaches. You can get those for $1.69 a pound there at the Piggly Wiggly, along with other great deals like Idaho potatoes. This week, they got the 8-pound bag. They moved up from the 5-pound from last week to 8-pound this week. $3.99 a bag if you're needing some potatoes today to make some French fries or whatever it is you might be doing. Of course, Ritz crackers, they go good with just about anything. You can get the 12, 13-ounce box there, 2 for $6, along with Sweet Baby Ray's. Matter of fact, I had some of that last night on something that Angie had left in the refrigerator for me. Sweet Baby Ray's, good stuff there. $1.79 you can get that 18-ounce bottle, along with the Sara Lee Cherry Pies, Burr Oven Fresh, the 9-inch frozen 27, 34-ounce, for $3.99. Sara Lee. Also, if you're looking for already the pre-made French fries, you can get those there. They're easy to throw in the. Have y'all got one of those deep fryers? Those, whatever it is, we got one for Christmas from Bill and Ray. It sits up about yay high, and you throw the French fries or whatever in it. And Okay, I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, it's one of those deep fry. I'm gonna hush about it. Anyway, you get the French fries there, 2 for $5, a 28 ounce bag there of Idaho super crispy crinkle cut fries. That's a mouthful. As always, Coca-Cola products at the Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville. You can get those 12 packs, 12-ounce cans for 2 for $9. That's the place to go is Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville. Drop in and see my friend Joe. He'll be more than help you if you need help getting your groceries to your car. That's what they're there for. Friendly staff, Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville. See them today. As we said, today is such a nice day. 90% chance of rain in our forecast is what we've got. And this rain is going to continue for us for quite some time. Let's go back and take a look at our extended forecast over the next 7 days. Today, we've got the 90% chance of rain. Tomorrow being the least of all the days ahead of us, a 20% chance as we move into Monday, a 40, Tuesday, 50, and 60% by next Wednesday. So the grass is going to probably get out of hand. You'll have to catch that grass as you can when it's not quite so wet to get out there. Run up your yard. Y'all know the story. You've been there and mowed your own grass before. But we've got some wet weather ahead of us over the next few days, so keep that in mind as you're planning what you need to do. Again, let me thank you for watching this morning and being a part of Scotty Ray's Weather as we begin this Thursday. Thank you, and I'll be back should the weather turn bad at any point. We'll give you street-by-street coverage as it comes to you. And again, let me thank the folks that help us out. Alan and all the gang at Hooper's on 22nd Avenue here in Meridian. If you need any electronics, they're the folks to see. They'll do that. Rick Justice Automotive there on North Frontage Road for all your auto needs. Piggly Wiggly. Also, Patrick Allen Overhead Doors. If you need a garage door built in a home or damage the one you got, give them a call. They'll help you. Along with EMEPA, Graphics Guru, who help you out with any of your signs needs, or business cards, all that kind of stuff like that. SMI Automotive for your accessories for your vehicles. And San Marcos Mexican Restaurant, the best in town that you'll find. See Chino and my friends. Again, thanks for watching and being a part of Scotty Ray's Weather.